Alright, well we're back at the house now, and I've got my girls. I don't know if you can see them or not here. I'll give you a close-up. And as you can see, they're a little bit more active. They actually look a little bit agitated here. But I suspect it's because we have windy conditions, cloudy, overcast conditions, and that's usually a little unsettling for these guys. So I'm going to try to do this quickly. It should be hilarious for you guys because this is my first installation. And I'm going to try to get these girls settled in. So enjoy the show. Let's get the bee gear on first. I would wait until tomorrow, but I don't think the weather's going to be any better tomorrow. So hopefully we can get them settled in before it gets too bad. There we go. How ridiculous does that look? There we go. Also got some sugar water here in a bottle. I'm really debating on whether or not to spray the bees themselves because, like I said, it's a little windy. But I am going to spray the frames down a little bit. Just a little spritz if I can get it going here. Alright, I think I will give the girls a little squirt just to see. Alright. They've had a long day, so give them a little snack there. Keep them occupied. So what I've done is I've taken a couple of frames out of the 8-frame hive here. I've just left these 4 in to give the bees a little space, and then I've got the other 4 ready to go. As you can see, I've got my hive tool, a couple nails, a stapler, of course the bees, a top feeder, and a jar, or a jug rather, of sugar solution after we get them installed. So I'm going to try to do this relatively quickly, but also cautiously. Keep this. This thing still feels like it's full. So I'm gonna set that here. Got a few girls on that. And now let's try that queen again. there's the queen. Let's check her out and make sure she's okay. And yeah, I see her in there. Yeah, she's a little bit darker. She's a little darker than the one I saw earlier, but I guess the one I saw earlier was an Italian, so I don't know if you guys can see the queen in there or not, but she's in there. Alright. Next comes the court, and I use the hive tool to do that. That came out pretty easy. I see my candy. I'm going to use a nail here very, very carefully. Just poke a little hole in there. Looks like she's on that side, so I'm going to wait. Not push it through. I don't want to risk piercing her. I brought 2 nails because I dropped that one. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think. Okay. Now I'm going to place her down here with the candy side down in between 2 frames here. I'm going to go ahead and staple the strap to the top. Like so. Alright. Now it's time for the other girls. Let's see. I might give them another little spritz. A little snack. We're going to give them a good bump. And then we'll install our bees. Kind of violent, but it doesn't hurt them, or so I've been told. This is, after all, the first time I've done this, so there's no way for me to know, but I'll give you a quick look. So our girls are now in the box, and I'm going to work on getting these other frames in there without squishing them. Since it's a windy day. Alright, one last frame here. Nice and easy. Got a bee there. Alright. I'm going to put this feeder on top here. And try not to squish any bees in the process. Alright. I'm going to back up and give them a second to kind of do their thing here, and then I'm going to add some sugar water here to my hive top feeder. I just mixed up a couple gallons, but for now I'm going to put in this gallon. step is to put the top on. At least that's the last step for today. And, well, there's still quite a few in the box there, but they'll eventually make their way. I see I've got my entrance reducer in, but I would have kind of wished I would have put it the other way around. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and flip this guy around. Sorry about the camera work here. Now, these guys flying around, they'll make their way in. They'll find the there. It might take a little while, but here I'll give you. There's still some stragglers in the box here. I'll give you an idea of what that looks like. I probably should have shook them out a little bit harder, but here's what they are. Alright, and now I just have to clean up my mess here and hope they do well. I hope they like their new home. Alright, thanks for watching.